Hello. So this is like way past this trip happened. We're in the editing stage. This is question time, and I figured I would do a mixture of stuff. As per usual, let me know what you guys think. I'm trying loads of different little bits here and there. I'm still enjoying this. This is good fun. This is all right. Yeah. So we went to the beach. Weather is still kind of spotty here. If the camera's picking up, right, it's super cloudy and overcast out there, and we're getting a lot of that as of late. So days out are kind of hard to plan a little bit. But I'm getting there. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. I've cut in a few bits of extra stuff. Shh! I'm filming! Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Hello, this is post-editing Meldrum is. Here's the questions. Blobby McBlubberson, what the dog doing? I believe the dog is stealing a mint. How does it feel to lose the game? Thanks, Bob. It's been a while. Not hurt. If you could delete one thing off the internet, so like it never existed, what would it be? That's Bob's actual question. Probably internet bullying. I fucking hate that shit because half the people that are on the internet bully people needlessly, and in all honesty, if they met these people in real life, they wouldn't say boo to them, but the veil of anonymity gives them this feeling of power is ridiculous. Give me a minute. Who convinced you to decide to pick up streaming? That's from Blob again. My little brother. My little brother was streaming last year, and I went, you know what? I've got the rig that can do that. I've got the personality to pull it off, and I enjoy it. I like making stuff, and that was just a good release. This is how we've ended up on YouTube as well, because I like making things. So yeah, that's the answer to that one. Why Meldrum is? It's a play on my surname. So that question is from Joy. So my surname is Meldrum, and the intention being was it would be Meldrum. Meldrum is : whatever he's doing that day. So Meldrum is streaming, Meldrum is dancing, Meldrum is eating. That was the intention, or it just never came out of that. Next question, same again from Joy. How have you managed to stay friends with Trig this long? Me and Trig have been friends for 10 years. I think I was the first person to get Trig wrecked, shit-faced drunk, and it is one of my most memorable nights of drinking because I had to carry a full-grown man who was just finished vomiting, near vomiting again. I carried him half a mile home over my shoulder, fireman style, all the way home, dropped him at his dad's house, felt him up, found his keys, put him in the house, and then locked the door behind him, put the keys in the letterbox. And for me, it's just, a standout night of drinking for me. It was hilarious. Kat wants to know, hi Kat, what made you believe in the power of bratwurst? Because it's the first ever foreign sausage that I tried, so I absolutely adored it. I don't eat it anymore because I went vegetarian, and veggie bratwurst is the tits, though, I will say that. I love a veggie brat. Blob, I'm not answering the one about Pinocchio because it's a paradox, fry my head. Project wants to know, mustard or ketchup? Ketchup, because I've never really eaten mustard. It's not a thing that's that popular in my world. I don't know. What is this called? It's a photo of a bap. Bap. Project wants to know, what's your biggest fear? My biggest fear is spiders. Once they start getting chunky, Like, little spiders don't bother me, but like once they start getting chunky big, I'm like, oh, nah. Plus, they've got 8 boners, because obviously the lights have no bones, they run on pressure like a hydraulic system, and no, that's not okay. That is not okay. What saw trap would you want to be in if you had to be put in one? Probably the one with from the first film, where you had to saw, I can't remember what it was, arm or his leg, whatever ligament you had to saw off, because I want to saw off, because it's one of those, you would get it over quickly, you'd pass out halfway through, wouldn't you, really, or quarter way, you'd keep passing out, you'd have naps in between, and plus you might die in one of them, who knows, you know, you might have a nap, you might just pass out and go, and then you don't have to worry about it, no longer your problem, you're dead. How are you able to grow such a majestic beard? Wants to know Blub. I'm not. My little brother's is more majestic. Both of my little brothers have more majestic beards than I do. Mine's just quite trim and shortened, and I like it. I just like having someone here pulling when I'm like hungry or when I'm thinking. Know how it is. Right, so a couple of months ago I had a break from streaming, and Nib wants to know, whilst on your break, did you ever feel like you couldn't come back to streaming? Yes, I did, Nib, and that's a very good question. There was points during that break I was like, this is not something I can recover from. I was worried that the audience I've accrued, which are you guys obviously, and I genuinely love the fact that you even spend time with me. I really appreciate it. Like, taking your time out your day to watch this is so heavily appreciated by me. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. And I was worried that I betrayed your guys' trust, really. So I was very nervous about coming back. But then I came back, and you guys are still here. And once again, I cannot emphasize how much I really, truly appreciate that. So yeah, Neb, thank you for that question. That was a really good one. What's the most daring, dangerous stunt you ever pulled? Wants to know Sly. I jumped out my mum's window when she was telling me that I was grounded. And I went and met my mates, got really drunk, came home really drunk, climbed up the back wall of my mum's house, didn't fall off and break my neck, no idea how, hit my bedroom window till my brother woke up so he could let me in so I could try and climb through my window. I survived that night. I have no idea how. It was my first night ever getting drunk on vodka as well. Good times. I think I was like 13, 12, 14, something like that. I was really young. Mr. Trigg wants to know, question: Was there ever a time you almost gave up on a close friend but stuck it out, and was it worth it? Contrastly, was there ever a time when it wasn't worth it and you regretted it? Yeah, there's been a couple of occasions where there's people that you try and hold on with, so you're sticking it out, and I mean, don't get me wrong, friendships are always worth it, because having a good friend is amazing, but having a friend that's good, that is blatantly taking the piss out of you, is unreal, and you've got to be the one that goes, you know what, I'm done with this shit, or I'm done with your shit, or I'm done with whatever it is. You've got to be the one that goes, I'm not happy with this anymore, this doesn't work as a friendship. It goes two ways, and yeah, I've had to do it once before. I'm not going to say names or anything, but yeah. And was there a time where it wasn't worth it and you regret it? Yeah, both. I've been in both the situations before, Trig, and both of them are shit. Another one from Mr. Trek. I like this one. Question: how long does it take you to set up the shots of you walking away from the camera, because you obviously have to walk back to collect it or set it up, walk back away from it, or to get it to capture you walking towards it? I can probably put some footage in, like at the end, showing that. I think it doesn't take that long. You'd be surprised. What's your favourite flavour of air freshener? It's black ice. It's made by Magic Tree, and it's what makes my car smell like a locker room, and I don't know why I like it. I just do. It just smells like cheap deodorant. It's not a bad thing. Maybe. Anyway, that was it for questions, and hopefully at some point in the future we'll do another one of these. We'll do another one. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the questions. For those that did question, thank you. You can have 2 big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And for everybody else, chuck a comment in the questions. You want to know something, let me know. Simple as that. I'm a very open book. And thanks guys. That's just like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. It's just death. Jesus.